What's going on? It's your boy Sermon, the sermonsdomain.com, and we're chilling here with the homie Mistah F.A.B, man. How you feeling?
Doing good, man. Chilling. I'm in my laid back mode, you know what I'm saying? Just lounging, relaxing. About to rock tonight, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm very good. So we're here for the art of storytelling, and we're gonna discuss the I Found My Backpack as a series, like the evolution of it and the title and all of that. So get right into it.
Well, a lot of people, man, who may not be familiar with my early start, like my days of 03, 02, 03, 04, like I was a quote unquote backpack rapper. You know what I mean? Somebody who hip hop, battling, the whole little underground scene, man. And when things start flourishing for my career, like demographically, that wasn't the side of me that began to be popularized. You know, it was more like the party music. That's what radio kind of took to. They took to the party side, and the turn up, which later became called the Hyphy movement. And I became like the poster child for that Hyphy movement, the Bay Area sound, and demographically looked at as, you know, one of the guys that made the good party music and knew how to get the party started and the crowd going crazy from the energy and the music. And the F.A.B Davis side of me, which was more of like the energetic, charisma-filled type personality, that became what everyone took to Mistah F.A.B as, like, you know, just the very charismatic, energetic, you know, some said goofy, some said whatever it may have been, you know, whatever people may have been, fun type guy, man. And a lot of my fans who had been fans before the Hyphy movement that took place would hit me like, yo, you know, when you gonna rap like we knew you rapping, when you gonna rap like the old school backpack ciphers and the wake up show times and the lyrics lounge, like, you know, when you was on those things, will you ever make some music like that again? And I was like, yeah, like, you know, like I made that kind of music on, you know, on the Son of a Pimp. It just wasn't put out like that. But to make a short story shorter, I kind of felt like there was a fan base for me that wanted to hear me rap on some conscious or introspective and retrospective type point of views, and to get outside of the club and really give them what I was going through as, you know, as Stanley, and Mistah F.A.B just for the hip hop love, the hip hop vibe. So I created a series called, you know, I Found My Backpack. And I found the backpack in hip hop generally means, you know, it's a trophy to the underground. It's a tribute to the pioneers of hip hop who, you know, who didn't do commercial music, who didn't strive for mainstream appeal or mainstream success. And they just gave you the unadulterated underground hip hop, uncensored. This is straight boom bap rap, you know. And I did that, and I did part one. And when I did it, it was like, it was elating to a lot of fans that had been waiting for that side of me, as well as it was eye-opening to a lot of the fans that had no idea that I had that ability to do so. So a few years later, we're waiting in the top of 2013, we're going to drop 3. And 2, I feel like I Found My Back part 2, if it would have had the right financial push behind it, I think that could have been an album that did a lot of numbers. Like, you know, it could have been, it would have been very successful. Like, if I had somebody to really put that out, like a Rhyme Sayers or Fool's Gold or some, like a real machine behind that project, I think that project would have did very well. Because to me, it was some of the best music that I've done in a long time. Very honest, strategic as far as the collaborations and things of that matter. I did a song with Royce the 5'9" on there that was like super dope to me. Royce the 5'9" and Talib Kweli. Jadakiss and Noriega. Like, I got a chance to collab with cats that I grew up off of, and that hip hop has crowned legends, you know, and they were all on that project. So that Found My Backpack 2 was very dope. I think it was close to being the dopest project that I've done since Son of a Pimp. And here we are awaiting part 3. And part 3 it might be the dopest project I've ever done. And I know a lot of people want to always promote their latest and their newest stuff, but just the growth and just where I'm at mentally and the decisions that I've made, everything is out on in this music. It's very personal. This part 3 is very personal. Very personal with my views on religion, my views on politics, my views on hip hop in general. And part 3, I Found My Backpack 3, you know, The Last Bag, well, it definitely covers all of that, man. And, you know, I have a couple good features on there. From Wale to, man, it's a couple features on there. Styles P, a couple other guys on there, you know. My artist, Blast Holiday, who's working so hard right now, man, to be that artist that, you know, that people, the artist to look for. Very talented, very, very talented dude, man. And there's a couple other features on there, man, but it's dope, you know. I like it. It's real good music.
Is this the last one?
Yeah, this is The Last Bag. This is the...
What made you close out with 3?
I just felt like, you know, it just becomes too much at 4, 5, and 6, you know. I do that with my freestyle mixtapes because to me that's practice. It's just practice, but this is the more signature. I'm going to just do 3. I'm done. This is The Last Bag, you know what I mean? Then it's back to, now you see that I can do that, I can do this, and let's just get ready for the whole Mistah F.A.B experience in one project. You know, let me give you some party music, some conscious music, some, you know, some introspective music, some hip hop, and just music, you know, and accept that. I think hip hop uses too many labels, you know, and it may be the only genre of music that uses the labels so much. You know, rock and roll is just rock and roll. A good song in R&B, you know, or it's just a good song. It's like, you know, and I think music should go back, and artists need to go back to just make good music. Good music is good music, regardless of whatever subtitle that you try to classify it as. And that's what I'm back on. You know, that's the vibe that I'm on with the Found My Backpack 3, the Son of a Pimp 2. Just making good music, man. And what's good music in your eyes, instead of what's good music in the media's eyes, or the blogger's eyes, or the label's eyes, you know. I'm making what I want to make.
Okay, well, I appreciate the story, Fab. It's always a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's your boy, Sermon, the sermonsdomain.com.
The greatest blogger on earth.